Hey guys, welcome back to Just Carve Rob, and we're carving some Santa Clauses. And we kind of did a little prototype on a little snowman. Yeah. And we got this here block of cedar. Guess what? We're gonna carve another snowman. This snowman's cedar too. Got this deck spindle, which is 2x. Well, hold on. Let me double check. Nope, 1.5 by 1.5 by 4 inches. 1.5 by 1.5 by 4 inch cedar block. And we're going to be using the Dremel 4000 with the Cuts-All Extreme Burr. This stuff does not like to carve with a knife. No knife, no knife. Okay, got our pencil. Yep. Alright, so let's get these guys out of the way. Boop, 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 boop. Throw them all off to the side. Ho, 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 who would you know? Ho, 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 who would you know? Up on the housetop, reindeer click. Down through the chimney with old St. Nick. I guess St. Nick better quit while he's ahead. Ahead, I say. Christmas ornament. Ho, 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 dad joke. Woo! Alright, let's zoom out here. Nope, wrong way. Okay, there we go. We're out. All right. Move our sucker nozzle out of the way. And we have to give a special thank you to Ben, Studio on the Lake. Look what Ben sent us. More basswood. All right. Thank you, Ben. Actually, I've had this for a while. But I've been out doing things and stuff and things like that there. Mostly hunting. And Ben sent me this box. I'm sorry, Ben. He sent me this box a couple weeks ago. But we can't forget about Ben. Thank you, Ben. I appreciate it. We will carve something out of this. Look at that. I see a gnome, Ben. One of your gnomes. One of your fancy gnomes with the hat right there and his nose right there and his feet right there. Yep, a Santa Claus gnome I see coming here. All right, shop inspector, stop it. She's over there chewing on her tail. I don't know why. Don't know why she's chewing on her tail. Sitting in the recliner over there like a big old brown hairy frog. Yep. Kick back, chewing on her tail. You keep chewing on your tail, you're going to have a stubby little tail like the Doberman Pinscher does. All right. So, are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? You ready to carve this? Man, I gotta move that camera bracket over. Move the camera bracket over so you guys are more on Rick's face here instead of the edge of the table. But yeah, well then I have to carve out here. I guess I'm gonna leave you alone for now. So you guys ready? Let's fire up the noisemakers and get this party started. You see we already put the center lines on. I don't know if you guys can see that. Center lines, we already got them on. Got them on. Got them on. We're going to give this guy probably like a gnome hat. Something that's going to come up and with a dingle ball over here. Maybe, I don't know. But it's definitely going to have a little thing there. Maybe a little, like a little something like that. Or maybe, I don't know, something like that. And we'll put a dingle ball on it, and then that will give us room for our fur, our ruff. We already got the line drawn on an angle, so the hat's kind of tilted. Alright, I should have cut this out on the bandsaw, but, oh, look at that. This has an LED light that goes all the way around it. I must have got it with the, Cuts-All Extreme. I bet you that don't work no more. Well, who cares? We're not using it anyway. Alright? Alright. Here we go. Alrighty then. We've got the Dremel 4000 with the Cuts-All Extreme Burr and a flex shaft. And we are getting the hat cut in. This guy's name is going to be Stan. Stand the grumpy snowman. Yep, we're going to make a grumpy snowman. You know, guys, they all can't be happy. Happy. Nope, they all can't be happy. So this one's going to be grumpy. Grumpy snowman. Stand the grumpy snowman. We're going to get the hat shaped up. We are running at 3 times the speed. 3 times. We're in warp factor 3. Beat me up, Scotty. This planet has no intelligent life. Anyway, here we go. So we got the vacuum on, and we got the Dremel running, and there's a lot of noise, and the shop inspector's still biting her tail. Don't know why. I looked at it to see if she had anything going on there, but all I see is a hairy tail. She keeps chewing on it, it's not going to be so hairy. Anyway, say hi to Claire Tomlin. Tomlin? T-O-L-M-I-E, I think it is. Hi, Claire. Say hello to Liz and Luann and Mitchell and Michael. See, I got you guys this time. Ha-ha! Ha-ha! Yes, I remembered. I was going to save you guys for a paint video, but anyway, I remembered you this time. Believe me, you guys are unforgettable. But you know, when you're scripting your own stuff off the cuff, some people get overlooked, and I am sorry. I appreciate everybody that is subscribed to Just Carve Rob. And even if you're not subscribed to Just Carve Rob, I appreciate you watching the video. Thank you very much. Alright. And let's see, we got Glenn McKelvey up there in Canada, and Jordy Johnson at Carving Fusion. He's up there, and he's on the Gold Coast of Canada. And Ryan Cook and Uncle Kevin Carves, all them guys, they're over there on the Gold Coast of Canada. I'm surprised Jordy hasn't done no gold mining while he's beachcombing, you know, looking for them nuggets. Ah, we know, Jordy. Cottonwood bark is your gold. It's a lot of our gold. We all like cottonwood bark. Bark, 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 bark. And, yep, we have the cut saw, taper burr, gold, fine. Cut saw, taper burr, gold, fine. We will be using this particular burr quite a bit in this video, along with the cheap Amazon diamond burrs. We'll be using the needle burr quite a bit, point to undercut things on this little guy. But right now we are using, in the micromotor, we are using the cut saw taper burr in gold. I like it because it's got a lot smaller diameter than the cut saw extreme, and it also has a lot smaller. Yep, we're only doing 2 snowballs here. 2 snowballs on this guy. It's only gonna have 2 balls, 2 snowballs. Yep. Yeah, Rob, I seen you do that. Yeah, 2. Cut saw extreme and the Dremel 4000. And back to the gold taper burr. Anyway, the gold taper burr is, the end of it is a lot more pointy than the extreme or the silver coarse. So you can see I used the heck out of this thing just by looking at the end of it. It's all black. I burned it up. Burning it up. Tearing it up. So I'm running that in the micromotor. It's a 1 inch, 1/8 inch. Yeah, 1 inch. 1/8 inch shaft on this burr. We will also be using some of the other diamond burrs and the ruby burrs that I get at Mountain Woodcarvers, not affiliated. Okay, and we're working on the flop. This hat kind of reminds me, any of you guys that ever seen that, what was it, the cartoon Night Before Christmas?
and all through the house. Not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. It was based in the 1800s, or the cartoon was based on the tale from the 1800s. And the dad running around the house, you know, he threw out the sash. He's got one of them sleeping hats on, and that every time I look at it, it reminds me of that the old sleeping hats. Why would you wear a hat to bed? I don't know. Especially something long like that. I'd be afraid that I'd wake up strangulating myself with it. Yep. The sleep has been rough lately. I don't know, you know, having back issues, can't sleep, so you're up, and then you're tired all day, and yeah, it's terrible. This is going to be a long video, so you're going to have to listen to me yada, 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 and blah, blah, blah for almost 30 minutes. If you don't want to listen to me, just turn the volume down. Turn down the jam. Turn it down so you can't hear the robba-babble-labbling. Yep. Just carve Rob. Be quiet. Well, I'm not that good at putting music on my video, so you're just gonna have to listen to me. Yeah. And yep. So we're drawing in a scarf. A scarf. We're not gonna put a knot in it. We're just gonna overlap it because he's holding it with his little hands. There's that needle burr again. Works really well on cedar, this needle burr. Works well on basswood as well. It works well as well on basswood. Works quite well. Well. That's a mighty deep subject for such a shallow mind there, Just Carve Rob. Stop picking on me. Okay. Say hi to Anna Thorson. Over there in Wisconsin, the land of cheese and beer. You gotta love that place. And Ben at Studio on the Lake, he's in northern Wisconsin. I don't know, I think the cheese might get frozen up there. Who cut the cheese? It was Wisconsin. Oh man. So, say hi to Rock of Ages USA. Sean Brooks, my buddy Sean Brooks down there. Down south, way down south, in the land of cotton, is a man named Sean Brooks with Pen on Fire and Carving. That's him. Sean Brooks, Pen on Fire and Carving. And then we got, yeah. I know I'm missing it. I'm missing somebody. Sticks and Stones. Carving. Kevin. What happened to you, Kevin? You disappeared. You just abracadabraed right out of here. I see he's posting stuff on Facebook, though. Kevin's a busy man, very busy man. Heck of a carver. Lives in Pennsylvania. Used to be iron mills. Now it's Kevin Carving. It's yeah. All Pennsylvania's got going for it is Sticks and Stones wood carving. So how you just wanted to say hi to Kevin over there? Yep. And you see we got that gold cuts all taper burr in there again. Getting things shaped up. Got the wood grain on the cedar. You can see there's waves in it. There's not much I can do about it. That cedar's got in the growth rings. In between the growth rings is really, really soft. I wish it was that soft all the way through. So what happens is your burr skips on them. Like the needle on a record player, right? It skips on it. So you get the little whoop-de-doos going. The best way to keep from that happening is you have to keep your burr across them. Across the grain. So that it's making contact with them hard spots all the way across. If you go sideways with the grain, then you end up with them little whoop-de-doos in there. So, but I know you can't always go across the grain, right? So I don't know if anything's going to help you out there, because even a sander will sand the soft spots out. It'd be like that thing Jordy does with a wood burner, you know, that so Shuggy band or whatever it's called, so Susie band or what, I don't know. But yeah, that's why cedar works so good for doing that kind of stuff, because the grain, the soft grain, will burn out before the hard grain. And then we sand it, you get all the waves. Ride the wave, Jordy, ride the wave. And now we're signing it. See that, Jordy? We're signing it up. Cameraman. We're cropped in pretty far here. So can't blame the cameraman. It's that doggone editing guy. Yeah. You're gonna have to find a new editing guy. Alright, so got that needle burr in there again, that diamond needle burr. You can get them from Amazon. And they used to be like $10, $12, and you get 10 burrs. I haven't bought any for a while, so I'm sorry I can't tell you how much they are. But you can get them from Amazon. And the sets of 10. And on softwood like this, they work really well, especially for detailing. It's all in the details. See, we're undercutting with it. Alright, get that out of there. Back to the gold taper burr. Cuts all gold taper burr. Getting that shaped. Shape. Okay. And we're just working the arms and the scarf. And we're getting the arms rounded down. You remember how they look kind of blocky? So now we're getting them rounded down. Luann Tucker. Yeah. Hi, Luann. Good artist. Make sure you guys go over and check out Carving Fusion World of Woodcarvers Original on Facebook. And there's a lot of great artists on there. I know they'll help you out if you ask questions. I'm on there quite a bit, browsing, checking everybody out. As a matter of fact, there was a guy on there that made a snowman with this. He didn't cross his scarf. He just had it kind of flowing down, and he hid the hands under there. That's where I got the idea to do that from. So I can't remember his name, but man, he was carving some really cool snowmen. Carving Fusion World of Woodcarvers. So go check those guys out. Yeah. Carving Fusion World of Woodcarvers Original. So you see the point on the hat is lined up with the point of the nose. See how we didn't touch that corner? We're working on a corner here. Okay. It gives you a wider profile. So that's why I started out on the corner. Plus, it gives you that point. So you cut everything back, leave the point where your face is going to be, and that will give you a nice chunk of wood hanging out there in the front. You can make a duck out of it. You can make a duck wearing a hat, or you could cut it back and make it look like a carrot on a grumpy Stan snowman. Yeah, that's what you can do. Or you could, I believe there's enough meat there, you could turn this into a snow Grinch. Mr. Grinch. Yep, I think you could turn it into a snow Grinch. Yep, a snowman that's a Grinch. I think you could do that. So that's what he's looking like. After I went through wood burn there, I'm showing you, we left the point on there to make it a duck. So now I'm getting ready to set my eye shelf. The eye shelf. And we're going to, this taper burr, just, I don't know what's going on with it. You know, it's like there's a little bit of coating on the shaft or something. Don't want to fit in the collet. Yep, so this is Kutzall Silver Coarse Taper Burr. And we're using that to cut the face back. Or the eyes, where we're going to put the eyes. You guys will see where we're going to put the eyes at. And we're just going to push that back and push it back. and that will give us our eye shelf. And you can see I'm cutting down alongside there for my nose. And this is how wide I want the base of the carrot. That's going to be his nose. Now you could also round the end of that over and just turn it into like a big nose, right? Yep, just you can make it into a like a chunk of coal or whatever you like, you know, a carrot, marshmallow, corn dog, whatever you want to put in there for a nose. Say hello to Cleve's Backyard Woodworking. What you doing, Cleve? Cleve's Backyard Woodworking. Go check out Cleve. Subscribe. Don't cost you guys nothing to subscribe. If you check out Cleve and you like what he's doing over there, subscribe. Same with Ben's Studio on the Lake. Subscribe. If you guys go over there and you like what Ben's doing, subscribe. It don't cost nothing. Jordy Carving Fusion. Subscribe. Sean Pin on Fire. Subscribe. Cleve's Backyard Woodworking. I think I already said subscribe, but subscribe. All those guys are great. Mark D. Maker. Subscribe. Check him out. Mark's got a lot of talent going on there. He does birds and animals and all kinds of greatness going on over there. Mark D. Maker. If you don't know of Gene Messer, go check out Gene's channel. The Godfather of Flat Plains Carving. Doug Linker. If you like the whittling, go check out Doug Linker. Make sure you check out Dan Carpio, Carpio. Check him out. So here I am using a 2.5 inch OCC carving knife. Love the OCC knives. When I'm sitting out in the woods looking for things, watching the animals and that kind of stuff, I always have my 1.5 inch OCC carving knife with me. Because, you know, you can get pretty bored sitting in the woods for hours on end. So I always take a little piece of basswood with me and a little carving knife and a strop to keep my knife sharp. And I do some wood carving. That's probably why I don't see no deer, because I'm busy wood carving in the woods. But there is no finer setting to wood carve than being in the woods. Getting away from the shop, away from the house, away from all your life, all your worldly difficulties. Sitting in the woods at 16 degrees, freezing your buns off. Yep, nothing like it. I can tell you that. There's nothing like it. Cold. The weather is crazy, my friends. Crazy. Monday it was 16 degrees. Today it was 50. Saturday it's going to be 50. And rain. Thunderstorms. I'm like, what is going on with this weather? I don't know. Okay, so now we have the diamond. This is a diamond football burr. It's a larger one. And we're doing a little sanding with it, a little shaping with it, getting that carrot nose round over, and we're getting his lower jaw, like a snowman has. You know, you've seen them snowmen with their jaws, right? Goodness gracious, great snowballs of fire, yep. Doing a little sanding and straightening up and rounding over and all that good nonsense like that. And then we will switch over to a ruby burr. Ruby burr. Like the ruby burrs for sanding. It has a lot finer texture than the diamond burr does. It makes things smoother. It actually can shine up the wood. You know, it takes it down that fine where it shines up the wood. And we'll be using a couple different ruby burrs. I will call them out as we use them. That hat just kills me. Just kills me. I don't know, maybe I should have put the little dingle ball on it, but it is what it is. I could always glue one on, I guess, but nah, I kind of like it just like that. I think we're going to leave it alone. Remember, guys, to share, subscribe, and like, if you will. It helps out the channel. If you hit the like button, leave a comment. Leave a comment. Love the comments. Love reading them. And I will answer them. I do. May not be as quickly as I used to answer them, but I do answer them. There's a ruby burr there. Okay, that's a bigger ruby burr. Get them from Mountain Woodcarvers. .com. Not affiliated. And they're not cheap though, guys. These are like 12 bucks a piece. You can get a whole set of diamond burrs for what one of these burrs costs. And they last me anywhere from 6 months to a year. But I use them for sanding and stuff. I don't really use them a lot for carving. Mostly sanding. And that's what we're doing there. You can see the wood take a shine when you go over with it. So basically, when I run over the carving with my ruby burr, that's pretty much the finish it's going to have. I don't get into the super fine sanding. I used to. If it's something like a gun stock, yep, I got all the little push sanders and all that stuff for doing that kind of work. But for these little characters that don't really make much of a difference, they're just something to play with. Yeah, I don't spend lots of time on sanding. I get them where I want them, and now we're cleaning up the bottom. And you've almost made it to the end, my friends. Congratulations. Thanks for the support. I'm glad you hung around. And I'd like to thank those of you that bought me a coffee this week. It's never expected, but always appreciated. It helps so I can buy more burrs and keep the channel rolling. So you don't know how much it means to me. I really do appreciate it. And now we have a small scribe burr. Once again, these are just high-speed steel, though. They're not carbide. So make sure you turn your Dremel down, or you turn your micromotor down when using them, because once you heat them up, if you turn them black, you might as well throw them away and start over, because you just took the temper right out of it. And this is another ruby burr. It's a more pointy, football-shaped ruby burr. I do have one that's shaped. It's shaped like a ball. It's round. I haven't really used it that much, but then again, since I got it, I've been busy with other things. So we'll get into using it. I see Ben likes using them quite a bit, so we'll give it a try. Look at that grumpy face on that guy. You know, this guy's face almost reminds me of that. Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer guy, Mr. Freeze Miser, isn't that his name? You got Mr. Heat Miser. Mr. Heat Miser. Blah, 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 blah. I can't remember the words. Mr. Freeze Miser, I like it 100 below. Something like that. I don't remember. That's what we need to carve. I think we're going to carve a bumble. You guys remember the bumble? From that Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer claymation, I believe it was. Claymation. I think we're going to carve a bumble. But I seen him fall off the cliff. Bumbles bounce. That always killed me. Bumbles bounce. You got the elf that wanted to be a dentist and all that good stuff. All right. So this is what he's looking like. We're going to give you a close-up view of him. Got that old grumpy look on his face there. See, that's what's nice about these ruby burrs. They got such a fine grit on them that it lets you remove a lot of the fuzzies. And we're going to run over it with the wood burner. There it is. All right, so we're going to run through everything with the wood burner. The wood burner is awesome at getting rid of the fuzzies out of your cracks and crevices. Woo! Share, subscribe, like, hit that notification bell so you know when the next video is uploaded. If you like the channel. If you don't hit it. We're just going to go through and get our lines cut in there. Get them ready for paint. We're going to paint them up. We'll use white and we'll use a little blue. Since Ben says snow isn't white, it's blue. Pick on Ben. Poor Ben. He's not even here to defend himself. Alright. Alright, guys. Once more, share, subscribe, like, be awesome. Carve something awesome. Carve every day if you can. And have a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And we will catch you guys on the next one. Alright? Alright. And there he is. Bye-bye.